Hi, welcome to my Booktube Resolutions video. So at this time of year, all us booktubers have to answer ourselves a few questions on how we'd like to do the new year differently. So I'm going to go through a couple of my resolutions that I hope to complete in the new year. So Booktube Resolution 1, I would like to complete and upload all of my books onto Goodreads or Storygraph whenever I complete a book. I did used to do this in the previous years, but then I stopped for this year and completely lost track of who I am, what I read. So I think that I need to get back to being more scheduled and more organized in 2026. I find that it helps me keep a sense of what I'm reading, what genres I'm into, and what type of books, tropes, things like that. I will also be putting these into my physical journal as well. Number two is I would like to set up a proper home library and have every single book that I own on shelves because since I moved into this previous property, because of the current condition, not this place is indeed my mother's, I mean my actual home, run the street. Because me and my mum, we live a couple of streets away from each other. But I find that filming here is a lot more aesthetically pleasing and it's just easier for me. One of these reasons is because my place is an actual house, whereas my mother's here is a flat. So I'm a lot more comfortable and can record a lot better. But as I was saying, at the moment, I currently have books on shelves, storage tubs, in cardboard boxes, still from not having been unpacked because we're currently looking for a better property for my disability. Hopefully in the new year, we'll see how it goes. Next is to get all of my read books to 75% worth of my library. I think at the current standing, it's about 38-40%, which don't get me wrong, isn't that bad considering I have a couple of thousand physical books. Yes, that's not an exaggeration. I actually have I'd say about 3 or 4 thousand physical books. That is paperbacks, hardbacks, little novellas, big chunky ones that are over 1,000 pages. I have the lot. Next one is to be more consistent with my filming. I have been on and off this past year, mainly because of the tech issues that I'm currently having with my laptop, which I am hoping to replace in the new year, depending on how things go, obviously, with the move that we're planning. So hopefully that'll be better. Or if not, I'm just hoping this will stabilize for now. Because it has a nasty little habit of giving me a black screen, your device is not working, and it just cycles the login screen for a couple of times before it uploads. It also randomly shuts down. We have no idea what's going on with it. We have a couple of different error message screens that keep coming up. But I digress. My next resolution is to refine my TBR game. I have gone a little step further from a handmade created one to a digital version, but I would like to step that up a bit more and refine it a little bit better. So it'll be a lot more aesthetically pleasing for all of you. I know some of you will like the hand-drawn touch, so I'm hoping to incorporate that into the digital version, but just make it a bit neater, make it a bit tidier. I also need to update my Amazon wish list because there's a lot of books that I've bought from bookstores that are still on there. There's authors I'm no longer interested in, so it just needs a general tidy up. I would also like to start reading my chunkier books in the new year. So I'm going to pick one book over 500 pages per month. So at least there's one per month that's being knocked off the TBR. Even if I just make a little bit of a dent in it and it takes me a couple of months to finish that book, if I keep adding on, eventually they will get read. And if not, I unhaul them and I get loads of space back, so it's a win-win situation for me. Next up, I would like to create a proper bookmark station. I kind of have one at the moment, but a lot of the bookmarks are currently missing. So I would like to go on to my next resolution, which is to sort out my currently reading books. I have at least 80 bookmarks that are currently missing, which are no doubt in my currently reading books, in my physical ones. So if I can tidy that up a little bit, get some of my bookmarks back, that would be fantastic. And I could turn that into a proper section of my little library. So my last resolution is one I bet a lot of booktubers are going to be choosing for their lists, and that's to get out of my comfort zone. I have been delving more into the romantasy side of it this year, which was a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm getting a little comfier with it now. But the genres that I don't tend to relate to or reach for that often is nonfiction and sci-fi. So I would like to include more of them in my 2026 TBR. And that's all I have for you at the moment. So, have you set yourself a list? Would you like to join with me in some of these? Are there some areas that you would like to put focus towards? Let me know. And if you've enjoyed watching this video, please like and subscribe, chat to me down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.